Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today's video is about embodying the state of fulfilled desire or occupying the consciousness of you, of the you that already has whatever you're presently desiring. Before I dive in, please like this video if you want to support my channel and subscribe definitely as well, please. Click on the bell icon and leave a comment because I absolutely love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for all of the sweet comments you have been leaving. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so fulfilled desire. As you all know, Neville talks about whatever you are being aware of, that whatever is being expressed through you. So if I'm being aware of I don't have it, then guess what? I don't have it has to be expressed through me. So he always says that in order to manifest our desires, we need to stop thinking of them and start thinking from them. So thinking of the desire is, I have the desire for this thing, and what can I do to get it? How can I get it? So you're still in your present state where you don't have it and you're thinking of it and you're thinking, how can I get it? Thinking from it is, yeah, that's a done deal. I already have it. It's done. Like, that is totally me. I'm 100% that person. It's done. Like, what's the big deal? There's nothing left to do. Okay, I'm going to move on with my life now. Bye. That is thinking from it. In the state of thinking from it, there's an absence of needing or desiring. There's just the presence of knowing, of just knowing it's done. Like, what else am I supposed to do? And there's an absence of needing to take action to make anything happen, again, because we already have it. So when you understand, it's really only about this. It's really only about moving from I'm trying to get it to I already have it. That's all you have to do. That's the transformation that is required of you to express your desire. The way to do it is through a transformation. And it doesn't have to be a complicated process. So I'm just going to give you a quote here by Neville. We, by a series of mental transformations, become aware of increasing portions of that which already is, and by matching our own mental activity to that portion of creation which we desire to experience, we activate it, resurrect it, and give it life, end quote. So what he says is, everything already exists. There's nothing new under the sun. It's all been created. Your life is a product of your awareness shining its light on only one portion of that entire creation, of everything that exists. So if you wanted to experience something else, you would have to shine your light of consciousness onto that experience that you desire. That's like, holding a flashlight into a dark room. You only see the parts of the room where you're holding the light. You don't see everything that's in the dark. You can make the dark visible by exploring it with your consciousness. So presently, you desire to be, I don't know, you want to be the CEO of a company, you want to be married to your partner, you want to own a house. Now, presently, you're in the dark. When you look at that, when you think of that desire is in the dark because you're thinking of it. You bring light to that desire, you resurrect it, you bring it to life by moving into it, by illuminating that experience with your consciousness. You make it visible. So how do we do this? It's literally just a matter of exploring that state. What would that be like? And we're not doing it in a theoretical, hypothetical thought process. We're doing it with our imagination. Neville says, I'm just going to repeat this. He says, we're doing it with the activity of our imagination that must be consciously directed. So we want to use our imaginal faculties to imagine ourselves as that person right now. So if I wanted to be the CEO of a big company, then I would imagine from first person point of view, what would my life be like? How would I feel waking up in the morning as that CEO, knowing I'm that CEO, knowing, I have this big company that I'm running? How does it feel? What is in my closet? What do I wear? What car do I drive? How do I get to work? Where is my work? Who am I working with? Who are my colleagues? What is my approach to work? Like, what's the team dynamic? How am I, leading this company? What is my strategy? What am I thinking about? What is it like to be the CEO? And it's not so much about, writing a character description and then just thinking of it. It's about embodying that identity now. And the way we do it is by using our imagination and getting really, really deep on, what would that experience actually be like? What would that actually be like? What would that actually feel like on me? What does this identity feel like on me? And then once you get to that moment where like, oh, okay, yeah, this is how it would feel. Yes, that is when you have embodied that state. And then you just want to keep practicing it. You want to explore that state more and more and more and more detail and get really specific on the feeling tones of that identity. It's not about like, constructing an imaginal act and thinking, okay, what kind of wallpaper is on the walls and like, how would I look and blah, blah, blah. That is completely irrelevant. What's relevant is, unless you are manifesting a specific wallpaper, but what's relevant is, who are you being? Who are you being? Who do you think you are? What does it feel like to be you in these circumstances? And when we are exploring this consciousness, we don't want to think of it in terms of, oh, this is something I can be in the future. No, you want to start thinking of, I am this person now. I am this person right now. I can feel that I am this person right now. Again, we're not doing it in a daydreaming way. We're not doing it in a fantasizing fashion. This has to be done in a claiming fashion. Neville always says, for a prayer to be answered, it has to be a claim. So you have to claim that this is who you are. This is work. This is where, this might feel difficult because we're thinking, okay, maybe you're thinking, oh, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that. But you have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing in that darkness, because your consciousness is the light that illuminates those dark parts of everything that already exists that you're currently not experiencing. And by moving into that darkness, you are illuminating it and you're bringing it to life. You are going to see it in your reality. So what you will notice is that there's going to be an absence of excitement, because once you have embodied the state of having the desire, of fulfilled desire, fulfilled desire doesn't mean like happiness or joy or excitement or whatever. Fulfilled desire simply means it's done. You have it. You have obtained it. You are it now. That's what it means. Fulfilled desire to someone that doesn't have it sounds like, oh my God, woohoo, I got it, amazing. That's really not what Neville speaks about. Fulfilled desire to somebody that has the desire is just normality. It's mundaneness. It's ordinariness, because you are being that person 24/7. The CEO doesn't wake up and think, oh my God, I'm a CEO, woohoo. Maybe, depends, right? But it's largely a normal thing. It's normal. It's like you want to get down to the actual life experience that you would have. And that's not exciting. That's just life. Life is going to be the same. Like, not in its appearance, but its essence is the same. And you are different, but life is the same. There's still going to be struggles. It's still going to be hard some days. It's still going to be, everything still takes work, mental work. Everything is that, but the thing is, once you have moved into this state of fulfilled desire, suddenly you're going to find yourself thinking, oh my God, I have all this time now. What am I going to do with all this time? Because all this time you spend thinking, how can I get my desire? How can I get my desire? As soon as you move into no, I have it, all of that huge portion that you've spent on YouTube, on Google, how can I get X, Y, and Z, that's gone. That's now you have a life to live. That is the state of fulfilled desire. That is being it, that's embodying it. That's being identified as it. It's not about like letting go or like not thinking about it. No, it's just whenever you think about it, you're thinking that you remember the felt experience of being that person. And you can see yourself as that person. It means accepting that this is who you are. It means, yes, I am accepting that I have authority. Yes, I am accepting that I am qualified for this role. I am qualified for this job. I am qualified to be a wife, a husband. I am qualified to be a homeowner. I can take on that responsibility. Yes, I'm qualified to see myself as so wanted by my partner. Yeah, it's just about, taking the time. And don't do it in a minute. Spend like an hour. Taking the time to really deeply contemplate that life. Like, what would it actually look like in reality? That's why Neville always says, give it all the tones of reality. You want to get that feeling of naturalness, normality, and ordinariness in there. Because you know what? If this is going to be your life, if you want to be married, if you want to be the CEO, that is not an event. That's not a single thing where you're like, oh, yay, it happened. That is something that is going to last. It's going to be day in, day out. So what is that like? What's it like? You want to get very, very clear on that. And that is fun because you get to experience it now. And you get to see what it is about that desire that is so... that is calling out to you. What is that? And then you don't want to be afraid of being that now. You don't want to act like the CEO. Like, you don't want to go out there and blow your money on stuff that you don't have, right? You don't want to act like this. There's a difference. Acting as if implies you are aware that you are not the person that you want to be, but you're going to act like them. Acting is pretense. What Neville recommends is embodiment. And embodiment has nothing to do with taking action. When you know that you are the CEO, your world is going to reflect that back to you without you lifting a finger. It's just going to rearrange itself in harmony with your assumption, with your state. Yeah, that's really it. Definitely check out At Your Command by Neville. And if you have any questions about this, please leave them down below. I hope this was helpful. And I wish you a wonderful day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.